This year, the title of most laid-back weather month in Pennsylvania may very well go to September, but October is always a strong contender, typically on the dry side with lots of tranquil, foggy mornings. At the same time, the slide towards winter is never more evident than in the month to come. Now, for many places in the state, October is the driest month outside of winter. That's true, for example, in Waynesburg and Shippensburg, where the October average is less than 3 inches. Also in Mercer, Indiana, State College, and Reading, all averaging less than 3 1/4. In fact, the driest month on record at many places in the state was in October. In Pittsburgh, it was October 1874. In State College in Scranton, it was in 1963. In Erie, 1924. And in Philadelphia, 2 of those Octobers tied for driest month on record with less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. Now, part of the reason that October tends to be on the dry side is that the jet stream and thus the primary storm track is still to our north on average, while the humid, low-level air of summer has retreated well to our south. Plus, tropical storms in October typically stay offshore or skim across Florida. And finally, the average surface pressure pattern this month shows high pressure over the Virginias, favorable for lots of sinking air and fair weather here in Pennsylvania. And these factors conspire to an almost complete shutdown of thunderstorms and especially severe weather in October. For example, here's reported tornadoes in the state going back to 1950, broken down by month. There's a steady drop from the summer peak in July to just 13 twisters observed in Pennsylvania in the month of October over the last 64 years. The last was in Lancaster County in 2012, but before that, you have to go back to 1992 to find an October tornado in the state. And with high pressure common in the east this month, you get lots of clear skies and light winds, and that helps make October one of the foggiest months. There's plenty of time for the air near the ground to cool and saturate after dark because the nights are getting longer at a pretty good clip. In fact, consider this. On the 1st of October, nights in Pennsylvania are about 12 hours and 15 minutes long. But by Halloween, that increases to more than 13 1/2 hours. So we're losing about 2.5 minutes of daylight per day during the month. And as a result, the drop in average temperature from the start to the end of the month rivals that of September and November. Here's average highs on October 1st for a few places, ranging from the low 60s to the low 70s. Now, here's that number on October 31st, ranging from the low 50s to low 60s. So a drop of 10 degrees everywhere. And of course, snow enters the picture in October when Erie's had as much as 14 inches and Pittsburgh as much as 8. In State College, the season's first flakes have fallen in October in 20 of the last 25 years, though in 15 of those years, it's only been a trace. Paul lets us know what the first weekend of this October will bring in the extended forecast next.